So the probability of Russia using nuclear weapons just went up by 2x yesterday. So behind me you're looking at the Crimea Bridge, or I don't know what's left of it. A special forces unit used Russia's own oil tankers to set off explosives that collapsed the supports. Besides the bridge being a critical piece of infrastructure for Russia to continue to occupy Crimea, it was also Vladimir Putin's pet project. It was kind of like Trump's border wall, except it actually did something and it got finished, and they blew it up on his birthday. So just to give you a recap on how well the war is going, so basically NATO knows that Russia cannot win a ground war with any of the countries that are bordering Russia, and it's lost so many troops that it had to start a draft, of which the kids are breaking their own legs so they don't end up like this girl. Some superpower country, I don't know which one, but we blew up one of the ways that Russia was making money to fund this war, and then blamed it on Russia. And now, separate from Ukraine, they're about to lose land they took in 2014 because somebody blew up a $4 billion bridge. Last time I tried to tell you that MIT runs these war simulations all the time, that nukes are all on the table for Vlad, and you guys didn't believe me, so I thought I'd let a conservative hedge fund manager tell you what he thinks.
What is the common denominator of all these things? They're all eliminating key elements of what a peace deal would look like. So everyone understands that a peace deal would require Zelensky to give up on NATO. It would require Putin to make some compromises, likely in the Donbass, and it would require the sanctions to be lifted and the energy flows to be turned back on. Well, so now those things basically have been removed from the table, or at least potentially that's what's happening. So I don't see how you're going to get a peace deal now.
And if all that information, however small the probability, is not enough to convince you that nuclear war is on the table for Russia and the United States, then you can ignore the fact that Russia has just sent a submarine to Antarctica right now that has the capability to trigger a radioactive tsunami on either of our coasts.